Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
Right now, we are kind of in between two areas of cloud cover that we are seeing move through the area. Right now, we have some upper level clouds that are off to our south. Meanwhile, some lower level clouds to the north and to the northwest. But in between that, we're actually seeing much clearer skies here locally, and that has allowed those temperatures to continue to fall in a few locations. That's why we're going to continue to see those temperatures not only where they are now in the 20s in even a few spots, but continue to fall possibly into the mid-20s overnight. Clear skies ongoing with our SkyTrack camera overlooking downtown Rockford up on the Supply Corps building. It is sponsored by Window World, and those numbers, as I mentioned, in the mid-20s in a few locations already. 27 degrees in Rockford, 27 as well in Sterling. Upper 20s when you look at Freeport, Galena, as well as Rochelle. Still in the low 30s with DeKalb at 31 and Janesville sitting at 30 degrees. Our weather watcher Terry out in Genoa reporting a temperature of 28 degrees along with a dew point of 24. Winds a little bit light, but still out of the northwest around 7 miles per hour. Those lower dew points may allow those temperatures to continue to fall underneath the clear skies, and as a result, our temperature may even fall to around 25 degrees in Rockford overnight with those light winds and those clear skies. Some cloud cover may work its way in by the time we get to early tomorrow morning, and that may last into the mid-morning or even to the early afternoon, but we could see some sunshine once we get into the later part of the afternoon, and that's why we do see those temperatures start to warm once again as we get into the afternoon and evening, getting back up into the low 40s for many of us. Futurecast displays this fairly well as we have clearing ongoing for much of the early part of the overnight, but some of that cloud cover returns toward the early part of tomorrow morning before leaving again for the afternoon and the evening hours, allowing for that brief warming to take place. Clear skies then continue once we get into Sunday night going into Monday morning, and that's where we could see some of those temperatures even fall once again into the mid-20s for that overnight low. But Monday once again brings us a lot more sunshine and warmer weather as well. As we get into the middle part of the week, we have a little bit of a pattern change to talk about in the upper levels. This shows our wind speeds at the 500 millibar level, which is many thousand feet up in the air, and this is where we're going to see a cutoff low already taking shape. That's what's kind of starting to bring that cloud cover off to our south. But once that passes and resolves, we get a general northwest flow, and that's what's going to bring us our next couple of systems working their way into the region, mainly in the form of a few weaker shortwave systems that are just weak disturbances in the area, but that next of which may come in for the middle part of the week, mainly Wednesday going into Thursday, going to be our next time frame for any measurable precipitation. Something to keep an eye on is what we look at with our models as well. Our extended futurecast showing that we do have at least a brief chance for some rain as we get Monday into Tuesday, but a very, very weak system with that. The next major chance coming Wednesday into Thursday, and our temperatures may actually suggest initially rain, but we may at some point transition over to some snow as we get Wednesday night going into Thursday. In the meantime, still lots of sunshine and temperatures in the 40s, 41 on Sunday, 45 on Monday, and then we get those low 40s once we get into the back half of the week and eventually into the 30s toward next weekend.